I will tell you that sometimes the service records that are associated with your file are incomplete, or VA may say they're not able to retrieve them. I have had that happen a few times. Something that you can do is request your own records from the National Personnel Records Center or the NPRC. And even when your service records are associated with your file, the VA might miss things. So I always recommend that you review your records as well, to make sure that they're not missing anything. So for example, maybe your contention is that you were exposed to hazardous chemicals during service, but the VA says, well, that doesn't seem apparent from your duty assignment. There's no evidence you're exposed. However, there's maybe a performance review in your military records that could list that you're working with certain chemicals or working on in a certain duty that you might not have been officially assigned to, might not officially show up on your DD 214. Service medical records are also part of your service records, as you can imagine. And those are also important because not only would they maybe show an injury or accident that you had during service, but usually they're also noted with the location that you were treated. I think of a case where a veteran had temporary duty in Thailand and he didn't have records officially showing that he was on that temporary duty. So VA wouldn't acknowledge that. However, we did see medical records that he was treated for, he had a shot or something. It wasn't serious, but it showed that he was treated at a clinic in Thailand. That was enough to prove where he was. And that's something that the VA might miss on their first review because it's a service medical record. It's just a stamp of the location. So that's why I always recommend reviewing anything, reviewing your records. You might be able to add more context to them, or you might be able to find things that VA has missed.